Okay, so in this screencast we're going to open and start a new project in Final Cut Pro. So if you come down to the dock to launch Final Cut Pro is the clapperboard here. Now at this stage, as it's loading up, you may get a warning coming up letting you know that your computer's not currently connected to any DV device. That's just letting you know that you don't currently have a camera or a DV deck plugged in, but just press OK. Okay, so here's the Final Cut interface, and as you can see it automatically opens a new project, or if you're already working on a project it will open up the last project that you were working on. Now you could just go ahead and work straight away, but what I would suggest you do is every time you start a new Final Cut Pro project, double check that your audio video settings are correct, because it's extremely important, as you'll see in a moment. If you get those settings wrong, you could have it encoded to the wrong kind of video. You may not be able to output to DVD. Trying to change it afterwards could cause a degradation of your video. So for the couple of seconds that it takes, it's worth double checking your settings beforehand. So the first thing you should always do is go to the Final Cut Pro menu, choose Audio Video Settings, and you can see here these are the settings that you should have. These are the correct settings for every project that you're going to undertake. If you just have a quick look at the menu, you can see there's a vast number of different possible settings, so it is very easy to get the wrong one. You want to choose DV PAL 48 kHz anamorphic. So that's DV, which is mini DV, PAL, which is the video format here in the UK. That's probably one of the most important settings. It's hugely important. 48 kHz is what your audio will have been recorded at, and anamorphic means widescreen. You should have shot in widescreen. If you haven't shot in widescreen, you may just want to choose non-anamorphic, but for almost all purposes you will choose anamorphic for widescreen video. So this is what the sequence preset should be, and the capture preset, and everything else should be in PAL, just as you see here. So as long as that's all correct, you can press OK. Instantly you can tell it's widescreen by this right hand window here, which is in the 16:9 aspect ratio. Okay, so once your new project's open, I would suggest the first thing you should immediately do is save your project as. Okay, navigate to your folder on the desktop, and choose a name for your project.